Hi, in this video, we're going to continue looking at Manny Marroquin's plugins. We're going to be taking a look at the drive plugin and the delay plugin. I have a session here that I mixed a long time ago, and I decided to reopen the session, strip some of the plugins, and try to just experiment, try new things out. I'm unable to play the full entire song due to the fact that I'm not sure if they own the copyrights to the 2-track, but what I can do, I can play some of the vocals.
Meadowlands, Mad Dome, hit a new direct, no wrong.
So let's take a look at drive. So the compressor section of this plugin is going to go first, then the EQ section, then the distortion. That's the chain. That's how the plugin works. Let's have a listen.
Meadowlands, Mad Dome.
Plugin on.
Meadowlands, Mad Dome.
We're going to do this a little bit different because there's 2 sections to this plugin. You have section 1, which is your distortion section of the plugin. And right underneath, you have your EQ section. Metering. You have your input knob, bass, MIDI, frequency, treble. You have your LP. You have your output. And then you have your output metering. Then if we look at the drive section, you have your in, your direct in, direct out.
Meadowlands, Mad Dome. Meadowlands, Mad Dome.
We have these 2 sliders here. We have a direct and we have a distortion. Think of the direct like a mix knob in a way. How much of your original signal you want in your output. And the distortion is how much distortion you want. So these are my settings. If I hover over them, right at the bottom, you can see the numbers. So if we go back to attack, 1.6, release, 31.80. My monitor is pretty far away. So you can also fix that by resizing the GUI. Yeah, 1.6 and 31.80. All right, let's keep it at 125. Now let's take a look at the EQ section. We have bass, mid, frequency, treble, low pass. I don't want to lose my settings, so Control-Shift-C. I'll copy my settings just in case I mess something up. I can always restore my settings.
Meadowlands, Mad Dome. Meadowlands, Mad Dome.
Let's go to mid. Let's crank that all the way up.
Meadowlands, Mad Dome.
I'm going to keep the frequency where it's at.
Meadowlands, Mad Dome.
And we can mess with the low pass filter.
Meadowlands, Mad Dome.
Interesting. So let's go ahead, put everything back to my settings. If I click here, that's where I'm at. So you have the capability of making things nice and bright or dark. Up to you. I want to show you guys something. So let's go right here. Let me play that back. This doesn't have the plugin on, by the way.
E.T. baby phone home. 200 on the dash. Bozo.
I duplicated the track, messed with the pitch, have my plugins on.
E.T. baby phone home. 200 on the dash. Bozo.
Nice. So this one has a lot more knobs. It looks a little bit more complicated than the previous one. Believe me, it's not. So we have our input, and from our input, it's going to go to this section here to your HP, LP. That's your high pass, low pass. Then from here, it's going to go to your reverb, distortion, doubler, phase. Now, if we go to the top section, we do have some other options here that we need to talk about. So let's take a look at this top section, and we're going to start from left to right. We have feedback L, delay, dry wet, HP, LP, delay, right. Then over here, we got this feedback R, and we have these 2 options here, which is link, it's on, you can turn that off. Then you have mode, which is host, and then MS, which is pretty neat. Turn that back on. So click here, this is for your delay. So let's take a look at this bottom section because you do have the capability of adding some reverb, some distortions, a doubler, and phase. As you can see, I only have reverb and doubler on.
E.T. baby phone home.
Pretty boring. Let's turn the plugin on.
E.T. baby phone home. 200 on the dash. Bozo.
Nice. Again, guys, I'm experimenting. None of this went on the final mix. So let's go ahead and take the doubler off and the reverb off.
E.T. baby phone home. 200 on the dash.
Nice. Reverb alone.
E.T. baby phone home. 200 on the dash. Bozo.
The lead vocal.
E.T. baby phone home. 200 on the dash. Bozo.
I know, by itself it sounds horrible. Now we also got these sliders here. So if we focus on reverb, size,
E.T. baby phone home, 200 on the dash, bozo, E.T.
Before I wrap this up, we also have this section here, left, stereo, right.
E.T. baby phone home, 200 on the dash, bozo.
That's pretty nice. I like that. That's right. We can automate. Remember, guys, if you want to automate in PT, Control, Windows, Alt on your keyboard to enable that window. Only thing I can say about these two plugins, they're amazing. They sound great. Now, if you want to try them, I believe Waves has a 7-day trial. Fully functional, no bursts of noise, no drop in audio. Fully functional for 7 days. But if you want to get the plugins or any Waves plugins, use the link in the description. It'll save you 10% on your purchase. It doesn't matter if Waves has a deal or not. That link will work regardless. So I want to thank Waves for making this video possible. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Remember, if you found this useful, give me a thumbs up. First time watching, subscribe, press the bell for future notifications. This is Ray, and I'm out of here. Later, guys.